Hi everybody, it's Andrew VSGSpike with my week 24 update. A pretty good week. Let's go right into the stats, kind of go from there. So, highest weight 484.6. I had my surgery on September 23rd with vertical sleeve gastrectomy with Dr. Dennis Halmy through Blue Point Surgical Group. I don't have I have to double check. I need to start jotting down my surgery weight. I've got it somewhere. I just need to pull it. But like I said, highest was 484.6. Last week was 349. If you remember, I only lost a pound from the week prior to that. And this week, I weighed in this morning at 345.2. So a 3.8 pound loss, which I was pretty freaking shocked about. And obviously a really good way. But on top of that, what makes it even more interesting is the fact that it's a 3.8 pound loss, and that's even after weighing in after having breakfast. So let me kind of bring it all together here. Last night, Ryan was doing a bunch of photo shoots. We rented out a hotel room, and we set up a bunch of lighting and everything, and she did her photo shoots. And so we had the hotel when it was all said and done. And it was a lot of fun. We got to hang out. We went swimming. Erica even hung out for a while. She came out, and we all hung out, went swimming, and played, and had as much of a hotel party as you can when you're hanging out with a 3-year-old. So, but we went swimming and had a really good time. But we had the hotel, so we stayed the night there. And when Ryan and I woke up, her and I and Scarlett went downstairs and had breakfast. So I had a little thing of yogurt that they had there. I had some little chicken patty kind of thing, and some coffee. So I then, when I got home, I stepped on the scale thinking, whatever, let's give it a shot. Let's just see what it says. So even after having that, I was still at a 3.8 pound loss. So hey, I'm gonna take it. So we'll see what happens next week, but as of now, I'm going to stick with what the number says. I'm not going to try and mess around with it, even though in all likelihood it was probably lower, but whatever. I'm not going to mess with it. I'll stick with that number. That's a 139.4 pounds total lost, 28.77% of total percentage of weight loss. And that means now that I am 95.2 pounds to go to my current goal of 250 pounds. So moving along nicely, finally starting to get some negatives and, getting to where I need to go. Besides what was awesome with, yesterday, the day before on Friday, Ryan and I went shopping for a little bit because I needed to get some smaller clothes. Even the vast majority of my wardrobe has been 5X and 4X stuff. And I was happy to finally get back into some 4X very comfortably, but then even the 4X stuff, I was like, man, this stuff is really, feeling big on me. So we went to Burlington, because they carry a good, decent selection of big and tall, and it's always clearance stuff. So I wanted to get some stuff that was nice, but I didn't want to get anything that was obviously going to pay an arm and a leg for. But I walked out of there with every shirt that I picked up, whether it was a t-shirt or a button-down shirt. I even got a cool pullover type of shirt. Everything was a 3X, so that was awesome. I even, for shits and giggles, tried on a couple of 2Xs, and the 2Xs fit. They were kind of tight, but they fit. So I'm close enough. If I can start getting back into 2Xs, I'll be stoked, because 2X is honestly what I was really just expecting myself to be in normally, even after all of this was said and done. So if I'm starting to get into it, if I get down to 300 and the 2Xs at around 300 total, 300 pounds, if 2Xs start to just get big and comfortable on me, I'll be happy. It'll be awesome. So, anyway, besides that, Like I said, I got a couple t-shirts, got a couple button-downs, got a pair of jeans. I already bought a pair of jeans about a month or so back that were about 6, maybe 8 inches smaller than my biggest. And then the pair I bought yesterday was 2 inches smaller than even the jeans that I bought a little bit ago. So I think the jeans I just bought were 44s, and like I said, a month ago I bought 46s. So I'm still going to wear the 46s because they're really nice and they're really comfy. Until they start looking like I'm wearing hammer pants, I'm going to rock them until I can't rock them no more. So just awesome NSV, getting into smaller clothes and getting back into smaller sizes that are going to be easier to find. What sucks though is because of the move and everything getting ready, we already went through a whole bunch of our clothes, and I packed away a whole crap load of 3X stuff that I'm not going to open up for another couple of months until we actually get to West Virginia. I didn't think I was going to get into them, so I was like, screw it. I like the stuff. I don't want to get rid of it, so I packed it away. Stupid me. So by the time I probably open them up, they're either going to just fit or probably just be too big. So, I'll take it when I'll deal with it when that happens. So, another thing that I really noticed that I need to start focusing on. I've been doing much better focusing on trying to keep a balance between water and my exercise and my food. I didn't work out as much as I have in the past. I think I did maybe 2 workouts during the week, which I'm fine with. I did a decent amount of cardio and did some core, muscle workouts. I'm fine with that. 2 workouts, when 2 workouts in 5 days is becoming a low for me, I'm happy with that, because I will try and typically do about 3 to 4. Because like I said, I go work out at lunch, so I'll take it. But another thing I need to realize that I didn't really think was an issue until I sat and looked at the numbers was my sleep. I'm getting far less sleep than I ever thought I did. So I mentioned it before. I've got a Fitbit that I love. I had one years ago that I accidentally left in my pair of jeans when I put it through the washing machine. So thankfully with this, I wear it like a watch. So just be mindful. I don't ever swim with a watch on or shower with a watch. So I just follow the same principles. But I like that it tracks my sleep patterns. So I get every morning. I fire up my app on my phone and let it connect and give me all the details. Come to find out, I'm getting anywhere from 5 to 6.5 hours of sleep a night consistently. One night or maybe 2 nights in the past 2 weeks, I got just above 7 hours. And I know that on those days, especially because I woke up feeling so much better. So I didn't realize I'm getting a lot less sleep, and that could very well be affecting my stalls at the same time, because I looked it up, and besides, I guess when people don't get as much sleep, they tend to start focusing more on eating. They tend to eat a little more fatty foods and carbs and stuff, which can make sense. But the body also tends to create more ghrelin, which many of us know is a hormone that basically tells your body that you're hungry, so you tend to eat more. I don't feel like I've eaten more, but it does also mess up your metabolism, and sleep is just necessary all around, of course. But thinking that I'm getting 2 to 3 hours less sleep than I should is something that is definitely something I need to focus on. Obviously I'm not saying that's going to be every single night, but damn it, on a regular basis I realize, of course I start talking about sleep. There'll be nights where I don't go to bed till like 10:30 or 11 o'clock, which doesn't seem too late for most people, but understand my alarm goes off at 5:15 for work every morning. And then even on the weekends when you think, I could usually sleep in, I don't. I've never been one to sleep in. If I, like, from Friday into Saturday, this, a couple nights ago, I woke up at around 5:15, and I'm like, I stay in bed. I gotta force myself to go back to sleep. So I went back to sleep, and I didn't get up till about 7:30, and I felt like $1,000,000. I need to do that. But I don't often do that. I usually get up at like 5:30. I go downstairs, take care of Scout, feed him, and let him out, and all that. And then Scarlett usually wakes up shortly after. So it's like, well, I'm not going back to sleep. So I need to try and focus on getting to bed early, just because I'm exhausted. I'm really tired today too, but and I can't nap. Ryan can nap. She's napping right over here, but I can't do it. I've tried. I have to be super tired, even more tired than I typically feel. So that is something I'm almost certain is affecting, my progress. Regardless of, the right decisions that I'm making as far as exercise and food, I'm just not doing as well as I need to in the sleep department. So new focus on top of, learning everything else, learning my water, getting that balance. Now taking that and saying, great, keep with that. And just like that kid's book, that new children's book, go the fuck to sleep. That's exactly what I need to do. I need to go to sleep. So, I don't know. Have you? I've had a sleep study done several years ago. I do still sleep with a CPAP machine. I think Ryan has suggested that I get another one because she says I tend to be restless, and I don't doubt it. So I definitely need to take a look at that and get that assessed again because I do. I need sleep. Oh, excuse me. How about you guys? Have you had the same situations? Have you had noticed the same issues as far as sleep? But I'm just, realizing it's much more needed. It's even more needed than you realize beyond just the general level of well-being and alertness throughout the day. It's still going to screw with your eating habits and how your body processes. So you focus on sleep on top of everything else. So anyway, that's been it. Like I said, stoked about the number. I plan to do everything I can to keep that momentum going and get some numbers down. Get to keep on with my goal. I still have my goal. I want to get to 300 pounds by July before the Foo Fighters show on the 4th of July. So that's still my goal. I know it's getting harder with the past month or two that I've had, but damn it, I'm still going to go for it. Anyway, that's been my week. I appreciate it, everybody. Have a kick-ass week, and I will see you on Fat Kings this Thursday. Damn, wasn't last Fat Kings fun? I think that's why I'm so tired. They kept me up so damn late. Way to go, Spano and Spoon. Appreciate it. Take it easy, everybody. Have a good week.